If eating healthy didn't start at the beginning of the new year, then maybe spring is a better time to get serious about your diet. Well, here with some ways to help you shape up into a healthier lifestyle is registered dietitian and nutritionist Sylvia Melendez-Klinger. Good morning to you, Sylvia.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us. You know, some of us didn't do so well on our New Year's resolutions, but it's spring and we're feeling a little more motivated. So how do we start being a little more heart healthy in our life?
Yes, that's right. Let me give you 3 tips with some examples of things you could do right now to really refresh as you're embracing this journey again. We know that exercise is very important, to really incorporate that exercise whenever we have an opportunity, whether it be to do the errands that we need to do by foot and not in car, or you know, going up and down the stairs as much as we can, or getting off the bus stop early. So many things you could do, but eating is actually extremely important, you know, and a key component to good health, and we have to be mindful. So the best way to have a balanced diet, that we talk a lot about a balance, is about having from all the food groups. So we're talking about at least a representation from 3 food groups in every meal. And also there's other nutrients that we also need to incorporate along with that, and make sure we have omega-3s and vitamin D. But we know in a perfect world this will be great, but we're humans, and sometimes, you know, time constraints or family things, you know, don't allow us to always have these balanced meals. So for that, I like to recommend like Mega Red Super Hard 3-in-1. Delivers the omega-3 krill oil that is helps you to balance triglycerides. Also have vitamin D to help you keep that blood pressure healthy, and CoQ10 to help give you that energy in your heart. So you can find them at any of your favorite stores soon, and they really deliver when you have a gap in your nutrition. But snacking, that's another thing that we need to really be mindful of that. Many times we want to eat a whole meal in between meals, and that should not be the case. It's important to keep those snacks under 100 calories. So something like these wonderful Halos mandarins are a perfect fit for that. They are, you know, great also for children. They fit in your hand perfectly. They can, the skins peel easily, they're seedless, and they deliver 45% of the daily vitamin C requirements that we need. So perfect to put them in the lunch boxes, keep them on your purse, in your backpacks, you know, really easy. But what happens when we have also that craving for something sweet? Skinny Cow really delivers decadent and delicious treats for very little amount of calories. The creamy iced coffees are a new addition that they have to their family. They have a roasted coffee with creamy milk, amazing flavors. For that chocolate craving that we might have later in the day also, these blissful truffle bars really deliver also when we need that little piece of chocolate. And some of my favorites here is the ice cream bars, those chocolate dip ice cream bars that are great for like an after dinner treat when we don't want to really feel too guilty about having something too decadent. They really deliver without the guilt.
It's true. I'm not going to lie. I'm obsessed with the Skinny Cow one that's got pretzel and caramel in it, the ice cream bar. It's like my favorite thing ever. I could die for them.
I love them.
It's so great.
They're absolutely great.
Yeah. Are there any other tips you want to leave us with for the spring just to feel back on track?
Yeah, you know, also another thing that I always like to think is when we're making meals, instead of adding a lot of fat or sugar and salt, you know, keep your spices handy. Plant a garden. I am working really hard now on planting my, you know, which is gonna start nice now in this Midwest place. We need to start planting, you know, our basil and putting all these things handy so that we really have flavor, because that's what people are looking for. It's the flavor and that satisfaction that gives us when we can mix nutrition with flavor. So keep spices handy, whether it be like lemon pepper, one of my favorites, cumin, or you know, basil, and what are the others? Chipotle. I mean, all these little things, onions and garlic that deliver a lot of flavor with very little calories. Keep it handy, and you can keep the salt aside and really keep these spices and herbs. So start a garden if you can. Now, you know, that snow is melting away, so it's time to really get us out there and start putting out some of these great herbs and spices to really season our meals very well without adding a lot of calories, salt, or fat.
Great advice. Thanks so much.
And more ideas, all right, you can go to HispanicNutrition.com for more ideas.
I love it. Thanks, Sylvia.